Hey, church. So today is Friday, July 4th, and wish you a very good Independence Day, however you might be observing and celebrating that. Um, we started Psalm 88 yesterday. It's a psalm of lament. We talked about Sheol, the pit, and Abaddon as this place of the dead within Old Testament and Jewish thought. Cheery stuff. I thought about a movie I haven't seen for a long time, which is The Princess Bride. And there's this scene where one of the heroes is taken into a dungeon, and there's the kind of the assistant to the person comes up to him, and he mentions something about escape, and he goes, "You never get out of the pit of despair." And but then he clears his voice. Sorry, this is the pit of despair. You're never gonna get out of here. So we're in the pit. I'm realizing, where did I set my book down? There we go. Sorry about that. So Psalm 88, our second part. Oh, and just to get that, the inscription again from the NRSV, a psalm of the Korahites to the leader, according to Mahalath Leanoth, a maskil of Heman the Azrahite. Mouthful. But I, O Lord, cry out to you in the morning. My prayer comes before you. O Lord, why do you cast me off? Why do you hide your face from me? Wretched and close to death from my youth up, I suffer your tears, I am desperate. Your wrath has swept over me, your dread assaults destroy me. They surround me like a flood all day long. From all sides they close in on me. You have caused friend and neighbor to shun me. My companions are in darkness. So a little bit from James Mays for his conclusion. Death is present in life in everything that weakens it. For the psalmist, death is not just an event and state at the end of life. In his affliction and loss of strength, he is already at the threshold of Sheol. He is like the dead. He already experiences the darkness and depths of the pit. Because death marks him, his companions treat him with abhorrence as if he were dead. The psalm reminds us that every sign and experience of our finitude and transience tells us that we have an end. Death has ways of putting us in question in the midst of life. The realm of the dead is beneath and outside the world of the living, where the Lord's works of salvation occur. The dead are not remembered by the Lord. They are separated from his power. The answer to the bitter questions in verses 10 to 12 is no. The Lord does not work his wonders for the dead, so there is in the grave no responding praise of his steadfast love and faithfulness. The psalm reminds us of the limits set for praying that is not based on the knowledge that God raised Messiah Jesus from the grave. This Old Testament prayer sounds like a cry to hear that good news as its answer. Good finish, James Mays. And here's our conclusion from Eugene Peterson in The Message. I call to you, God, all day I call. I wring my hands, I plead for help. Are the dead a live audience for your miracles? Did ghosts ever join the choirs that praise you? Does your love make any difference in the graveyard? Is your faithful presence noticed in the corridors of hell? Are your marvelous wonders ever seen in the dark, your righteous ways noticed in the land of no memory? I'm standing my ground, God, shouting for help. At my prayers every morning, on my knees each daybreak. Why, God, do you turn a deaf ear? Why do you make yourself scarce? For as long as I remember, I've been hurting. I've taken the worst you can hand out, and I've had it. Your wildfire anger has blazed through my life. I'm bleeding black and blue. You've attacked me fiercely from every side, raining down blows till I'm nearly dead. You made lover and neighbor alike dump me. The only friend I have left is darkness. You made lover and neighbor alike dump me. Um, just to point it out, as part of what we hear, the ability for the psalmist to continue acknowledging, calling out to God, and seeking prayerfully to be present is an important one. We've also talked before about a aspect of spirituality that St. John of the Cross has written about, and several others, entitled The Dark Night of the Soul. And this moment where the presence of God might not be able to be seen or felt or experienced, and ultimately working through those moments. We've used the quote from Winston Churchill in the devotional before, which is, if you're going through hell, keep on going. Um, Keeping to work through, trust, and go. All righty. On that cheery note, we'll check you later. We'll be back with Psalm 89 on Saturday. See ya.